Hi and welcome to Cordoba, a city located in Andalusia, the southern region of Spain. It is known for its influences from its Roman, Muslim, Jewish, and Christian past. Cordoba was founded by the Romans in the 2nd century BC and soon became an important center of trade and commerce due to its strategic location on the Guadalquivir River. In the 8th century AD, the city was conquered by the Moors and experienced its golden age. It became one of the most important cities in the world and was the capital of the medieval Emirate of Cordoba. The city had a population of 500,000 and was far ahead of its time with sewage systems, public baths, fountains, toilets, hospitals, and libraries. Today, the city is a popular tourist destination and is known for its rich history and cultural heritage which still reflects all these influences. We start our tour at the Plaza del Tendido, a significant transportation hub in Cordoba, making it a convenient location to start exploring the city. This square owes its name to the tendidas, the typical market stalls that stood on the square where merchants sold their wares. One of the most striking features of Plaza del Tendido is the statue of Spanish philosopher Seneca. He was born in Cordoba in 4 BC and was an important figure in Roman politics, serving as an advisor to Emperor Nero. His philosophy was based on the Stoic principles of virtue, happiness, and reason, emphasizing the importance of self-control and introspection to lead a good life. He's often quoted by modern philosophers and writers for his influential and still relevant work. This is the Puente Romano. It was built in the 1st century BC during the Roman rule of Spain and was originally intended as a significant passage for vehicles and pedestrians over the Guadalquivir River. The bridge has a total length of approximately 820 feet and consists of 16 arches that rest firmly on stone pillars. During the Middle Ages, the Roman Bridge of Cordoba played an important role in the defense of the city, and several towers and gates were built to strengthen it. One of the most remarkable towers is the Torre de la Calahorra, a fortified tower at the southern entrance of the bridge. The tower dates back to the 12th century and is a significant example of Moorish architecture in Spain. The entire city is built around the Mezquita Cathedral, the heart of the city. It is one of the largest mosques in the world and contains over 850 arches and pillars, forming an impressive forest of columns. After the Christians took over, much of the Moorish architecture was preserved, and new Christian elements were added, including the choir, altar, and chapels. This mix of Moorish and Catholic influences makes this a very special place. Unfortunately, filming inside was not possible. We are now on Plaza de la Cordoba. The history of the square dates back to Roman times when it was used as a marketplace. In the Middle Ages, bull and horse auctions were held here, and it was also the location for parties, carnivals, and other events. In the 17th century, the square was renovated, and its current appearance was created with the surrounding buildings and arcades. Nowadays, it's a popular meeting place for both locals and tourists due to the many restaurants and cafes. Our next stop is the Jewish Quarter, known as La Juderia. It was once home to a thriving Jewish community where Jews practiced various professions and worked in different sectors such as trade, crafts, finance, and medicine. In the Jewish Quarter, you can find Plaza de Jeronimo Pies. The square is named after Hieronimo Pies, a famous businessman from the 18th century who lived in the area. In the square, you will find the entrance to the Archaeological Museum of Cordoba, which is dedicated to the history and archaeology of the city of Cordoba and its surroundings. The museum is located in the Palace of the Piz de Castellillo, a 16th century palace built in the Andalusian Renaissance style. The museum has a collection of more than 40,000 objects, including archaeological finds from the prehistoric Iberian and Roman eras. An important archaeological discovery from the Roman era is the Templo Romano de Corpa, dating back to the 1st century A.D. The temple is built on a raised platform and was originally surrounded by other buildings and houses from the Roman period. It consists of a series of columns made from marble. It is unclear what the Roman temple was used for. Some researchers suggest that it was originally dedicated to the Roman goddess Juno, while others think it may have been the temple of the Emperor Claudius. Include our tour at the Alcazar of the Christian monarchs, a medieval fortress and palace on the edge of the river Guadalquivir. It was built in the 14th century by King Alfonso Roman XI of Castile and served as a royal residence and military fortress. The Alcazar has a rectangular shape and is surrounded by high walls and towers. One of the main features of the Alcazar is the beautiful gardens, considered to be one of the finest examples of Andalusian gardens in Spain. And at this beautiful place, we come to the end of this tour. We hope you've enjoyed your time in Cordoba and see you next time.